Alright, I literally thought I was going to load a little bit faster than that. Hey everybody, struggling to 1000 point for duty. Welcome back to an episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, after defeating the Lady of the Ridge, the Hisuian Lilligant, who's the noble of the Crimson Mirelands, we had a little bit of a detour route by defeating a space-time distortion that slowed us down, before proceeding in the storyline of meeting new NPCs. Is going to be stepping into Jubilite Village. This time, we are going to be obviously making our way back to the Galaxy Hall. Of course, we do have some new requests to actually collect. So, we're just going to go out of our way to actually collect them right now while I got the chance. Because even though the majority of the requests are not ideally the greatest to complete because the rewards are not ideally worthwhile, they could still somewhat help you out if possible. So this guy is saying, "What a tale." So we're just gonna like skip his text entirely. So we need to find a Pokemon with an elegant tail that curls like a spring. If you remember my Brilliant Diamond Hooplock Nuzlocke, will remember a particular Pokemon that's known to do that. Right, there's another request which I believe is found in... Okay, it's found in this house. Yep, this guy. He wants help with an Eevee. Right, so he needs 3 stalks of hearty greens, 2 hoppo berries, and 1 raspberry. Okay. We have everything except for the hearty grains. So we can easily go to the Crimson Mirelands and pick them up, unless I got some already in the storage deposit box. Looks like Choi has another request for us. And we need pop pods. And Pictograph Guy wants a request as well. Okay. So he wants a photo of that Pokemon, which is Duskull. So we can do that when the time arises. Just moving my phone closer to me. Right, let's have a look at my storage box. Do I have any hearty greens? Doesn't look like I do. Wait. Tempting Charm on. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember getting that now. I actually forgot I even had that, to be honest. Right, let's go back to the Crimson Mirelands real fast. We're just going to pick up 3 hearty grains and make our way back to complete that side quest with the Eevee. And obviously my previous episode, I've just a second uploaded onto YouTube, but I haven't properly like shared it on my Twitter and everything else. So let's see, what can I get rid of? Yeah, let's get rid of the King's Leaf. Okay, so that's 1 hearty grain. There's the second. And that's a castor fern. There's the last one. Okay, there we go. Sorted. Not gonna lie though, I would literally legitimately be amazed if I ended up finding another shiny. Just by randomly running around the entire area. Not getting my hopes up though. Because literally, that back in episode 10 when I caught that shiny Buneri, that still has not yet evolved into a Lopunny, by the way. I am legit surprised about that. I do wish that Lopunny has the chance to evolve. I do wish that Buneri has the chance to evolve soon, because at the moment, I won't be able to handle battles for long periods of time if it's still as a Buneri for the whole entirety of the episode. Well, series actually, to be honest. Yep. We got the stuff for you. Hometown Muffin. Well, Evie liked the taste of it. And upon doing that, Hometown Muffins has immediately had its name changed to Jubilife Muffins. And that's exactly what we need. Apparently, we needed to give him 3 stalks of hearty grains, 2 hoppleberries and 1 raspberry. But it gives us the recipe that needs 2 stalks of hearty grains, not 3. So he basically put down 1 hearty grain more than he needed. And we get 5 ESP candies for our trouble. Not too shabby. Oh, God. Have myself turned for a second then. Let's think for a sec. Actually, yeah. Let's use these ESP candies on our new team member Heracross. Since Heracross, who we caught in the last episode, Jolly Nature, which is a really good nature to have, having Rock Smash and Pin Missile, as long as followed with Bulk Up and Shadow Claw as well. That's really good. I might even have him be my thumbnail for episode 20, to be honest. Because he is one of my default recommended thumbnail options. There you go. Publish it. And this guy. Seek. Or Seke. I think it's Seek. Every time when you've completed an area in a particular region, this guy will show up. And he wants you to find his sister Wanda, exploring the area that you just happened to have completed. Gone astray in the mirelands. And side quest over here. Krogong's curative poison and watering with care. Watering with care is actually a mission they do in the Crimson Mirelands. Which I will show you when we do the Wonder Quest. And there's also a quest down there, but I think, do I need to head down here? I think it's you I need to talk to. Yeah. So this person, notice her hairstyle. Does it look familiar to you? I'm going to need to lag load them for a sec. There is an NPC that you remember finding in Wayward Cave. There's a travelling companion that goes by the name of Mira. That's who this person looks similarly alike to. So this is Mira's ancestor. She wants a Krogunk. We will give her a Krogunk. So this Krogunk is a quiet nature, not really the bad nature, but also not really good either. So we'll get rid of that. There we go. And we get more EXP candy. But they got into the storage box. Alright. Right, we're going to head up to Komodo and find out what our next objective is. I commend you on your successful research of the Pokémon living in the Crimson Mirelands. Your next orders are to begin the survey of the Cobalt Coastlands. I will let you know in advance there are no Pokémon nobles in the Cobalt Coastlands. Allow me to explain. We did have a lord in the coastlands until a few years ago. A tragedy took him from us. Now we've had reports of people seeing strange shadowy figures on the island the Lord used to call his home. We have also received word from both the Security Corps and Supply Corps. It seems some of their members were attacked by a ghost while out gathering materials around Firespit Island. These are serious concerns, and moreover, my clan just can't tolerate this desecration of our late Lord's seat. Normally I did trust this to our warden in the coastlands, but her situation is complicated. I trust my intentions are clear by now. I hereby order you to investigate these reports. I'll meet you in the Cobalt Coastlands. I do love it there. It's a beautiful area. Oh, and I know this must be a bewildering situation to be dropped into. I'm sorry, Bella. Think nothing of it. Bella is a talented and hard-working member of the Galaxy team. I'm sure she will sort things out. Indeed. Bella Crow, the Lord of the Woods, I've seen both her strength and her kindness firsthand. And now we go straight to Silene. The next area of your investigation will be in the Cobalt Coastlands. It is farther afield from the Crimson Mirelands, much farther, and the path is long and trying. With your current rank, you should be capable of braving the Cobalt Coastlands. I literally do not know the ranking system for how you explore the Crimson Mirelands and the Cobalt Coastlands and also possible other areas. I don't know what ranking you need to be personally, but if you ever on the off chance feel like you're too low in ranking, then just explore to your heart content, really. So yeah, we know our mission. We're going to head right down over there. Right. Just bear with me a minute. Okay, there we go. Right, if you're probably wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually a part of a Discord server that made a ROM Pokemon game that you can play on your computer. called Pokemon Myth. And in that server, I actually made a humble request on permission to play a song that one of their creators made specifically for that game. And I have not had any confirmation back. Because I really want to play the song in one of my videos, and I asked permission, but I haven't received a response saying that I can or cannot do it. So I wish I could actually say the name of the person who created the music, but unfortunately I do not know who it is, because there's not a single YouTube video that strictly plays this song. There are approximately 4 videos that I have seen, 3 of which are from Pokemon Myth, but 1 is from Pokemon Myth 2. Because they are planning on making a sequel of Pokemon Myth where they did something in the game. And in case you're probably wondering, yeah, it's when you're fighting the gym leader. But I'm not going to play the music right away. I'm going to hold off a little bit. Once we go through this cutscene. Oh, it's giving us a grit pebble. And 3 sacks of grit gravel. So, those grit items, they go in a certain order for raising your Pokemon's IVs or whatever. Grit dust is from Pokemon that can do an effort value from 1 up to 3. Grit gravel raises Pokemon up from 3 to go up to 4, up to 6. Grit pebble, after when you reach level 6, goes from 7 to 9. And then the last one, that is a guaranteed to reach you at rank 10, is a Grit Rock. Grit Rocks are going to be something you're not going to be able to encounter for a long period of time, by the way, so just keep us a heads up in mind. But here we go. Cobalt Coastlands. And get ready for something that is going to be an absolute masterpiece. Yep. The scenery, for starters. It's a really nice scenery, that is. The Cobalt Coastlands, a simply lovely corner of Hishui, sea and sky as far as the eye can see. What kinds of Pokemon await us here, I wonder? Water types, or flying type Pokemon, perhaps? Oh, I simply can't wait to study them all. Now, I'm sure you're just as excited as I am to research this area's Pokemon, but let's not forget that you're on a mission to accomplish. So, any questions before you get started? Better one, okay? Wardens, in fact. Here in the Cobalt Coastlands, you'll find Palina of the Pearl Clan and Iskan of the Diamond Clan. Perhaps they'll be of some help to you as you dig into these curious occurrences. But this, like literally, the scenery is absolutely breathtaking to say the least. But when you approach Irida, this is the masterpiece I'm on about. It's a very short tune, but it's so peaceful to listen to. wonder if that was originally planned to be like a long period song at some point in the game. Because that is something you would actually want to listen to on a stage or whatever. I mean, playing the flute like that, there's no air holes so you can actually like change the tone of the pitch. That was all just a solid pipe with one way in for the air to come in and then the other end to be blown out, where you cover it with your hand while blowing the other side with your mouth. And they managed to make that tune with that. I do love the flute. It feels as if its tones carry to the very ends of space. But here I am, and so are you. So now I'm going to focus everything I have on battling you. Very good. You who have seen the fast space beyond the rift. Here I come. Okay, this is actually kind of bad immediately. I forgot Dodgex was in the lead. But this music... Yeah, this battle music is when you're fighting the gym leaders in the Sinnoh region. But it's remixed. Like, if I had to say, the gym leader music from Pokemon Platinum, Diamond Pearl / Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl to Legends Arceus, which one do I love listening to the most? Definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, this one. So in this fight, when you battled Irida the first time, it was just a one-on-one fight against her Glaceon. This time, she has an Eevee as a helper along with Glaceon. So it's basically a case of 2 against 1. Which isn't really a fair fight, to say the least. Especially on Heracross's debut in battle. So let's bring out Umbreon. And then Eevee immediately opens up with baby doll eyes. And then we'll open it with a Snarl. There we go, Glaceon's defeated. And then I'm going to take the chance to find a revive and use it on Heracross because I don't gain experience until after the battle. Kind of ironic that you're using a quick attack agile style. Right, no, there's no point using power shift. Let's just go straight for another Snarl. And then go for Swift, and that should be good. There we go. Now I feel better. The world is vast and I am small within it. Thank you. Allow me to heal your Pokemon. Thank you, Irida. Alright. With you, I think you can... As I said, I think with you I can be frank. I can't afford to look weak in front of the Diamond Clan's leader or your commander. But in truth, I sometimes wonder how I've ended up in the burdens I bear. You see, we have a warden in the coastlands, a lovely woman named Palina. But she tends no lord or lady, and she will not raise a successor to fill the late lord's empty seat either. Some people have started to question her worthiness to be a warden at all. But Lena, that is to say, Palina, she's very dear to me, no matter what anyone might say. We were both in the running to become leader of the Pearl Clan. We strove to surpass one another, but she taught me a great deal too. Having said all this, I have a favour to ask of you. Please help her raise the Pokemon she looks after into a true heir to his father, the late Lord. With the help of your strength, I think our late Lord's heir would grow into a worthy successor. And if he succeeds, it should silence Lena's naysayers. I don't know of anyone I'd trust more to help with this than the person who helped the Pearl Clan by quelling Cleavor's frenzy. You'll be able to find Lena up on the headland. Head down this hill and turn left. You should find a slope leading up onto the ridge. So that cliff area over there, that's exactly 700 paces. Best way of putting it, I believe. That's where we need to go. But one of our special tasks we needed to do was to get a Pokemon with a curly tail. And this Pokemon, who happened to see us unfortunately, Glameow. Glameow is the Pokemon we need for that quest. Right, Glameow, can you turn around please? Not specifically in that direction, but oh well. Nope. If I try going behind you, you're just going to turn fully around. See, knew it. Die! Tried to get the back strike, but it didn't happen. But still caught her. Still caught her. So that's number caught. And number caught without being spotted. There's Starly over there, and we got a rustling grass over there. Rustling tree, sorry. And it's containing a trash cloak wormadam. Not what I was hoping to see. Right, let's get Boneri into the lead so we can actually like raise the happiness. Hey! Upon activating that one tree, Boneri can finally evolve. Wow, what the timing of that! Might turn the volume down a little bit, I got it on a little bit too loud. There we go. Our shiny Boneri is now finally a shiny Lopunny. And we've also got a Tangela over here. Which we haven't actually obtained. I'm actually surprised about that. Tangela. Why did you look like you had hexagonal eyes for a second there? Oh, for God's sake. Hey, Tangela! Can you stop turning to face me, please? Alright, that's fine. Well, we caught Tangela. Again. I thought we didn't actually obtain one, to be honest. But anyway, I said it's going to be time for us for this episode. So, next time on Pokemon Legends Arceus, we are going to be exploring the Cobalt Coastlands once I get away from this ravaged Staravia. See you guys then.